Anonymous Watch Guy here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Tudor Black Bay 41. I've had this watch for a few months now, and I have to say I've really enjoyed it. It's a pretty amazing piece. So today we're going to take kind of an overview look at the watch, look at some specs, and kind of get my thoughts on what I like. And I can't say what I don't like because I'm not sure that there's much I don't like, but let's take a closer look. So this is the 41 millimeter version. So it does come in at 41 millimeters on the dial. It does have a lug to lug measurement of 50.1 millimeters. So this is a larger watch. Your lug width is 22 millimeters, and it's about 11.2 millimeters thick. Got a solid case back, just marked with Tudor, Swiss, and Geneve. Inside this watch is the Tudor T600 movement, which is either a Sellita SW200 or an ETA 2824. Now this is adjusted and regulated by Tudor, but this is not the in-house movement version. That does beat at 28,800 vibrations per hour at 4 hertz. 38 hours power reserve on that movement. And it's either 25 or 26 joules, depending on whether it's the Sellita or the ETA in there. The only real way to find out is to take it apart, which we're not going to do that. Screw down crown, signed. It is a large crown, signed with the Tudor rose. Does have a flat sapphire crystal. This one is not the dive version, so it's got a smooth, polished bezel. So that's kind of the dimensions. Let's take a kind of a closer look at the dial. This is the silver dial version. And if you can see that beautiful sunray silver dial that I just absolutely love. You do have applied markers outlined in silver as well. You've got the dots at 1, 2, 4, 5. You can, I don't need to go through, you can see them. You've got the rectangles at the 3, 9, and 6 position, and then your triangle at the 12 o'clock position. Right below the 12 o'clock, we've got the Tudor shield in black, and then Tudor and Geneve, and then you've got rotor self-winding just above the 6 o'clock. We do have our snowflake hands, which I happen to love. Some people don't like the snowflake hands. I think they look really good. I think they're really cool. It's kind of a trademark of Tudor. I think they're really easy to read, great legibility. You can definitely, know where that hour hand is at a glance. I like the little snowflake or the diamond on the second hand as well. I just think it's a great look. The case is a fingerprint magnet. That could be a downside, but the sides are super high polish. As you can see, I've got all kind of fingerprints on there. I don't have my polishing cloth here with me, but super high polish that will pick up fingerprints. You've got your high polished bezel as well. Bracelet is brushed. I do like the bracelet quite a bit. It's very comfortable. Sides of the bracelet also done in high polish. This does have screw links, easy to operate, easy to size. The clasp on this is just great. Got the Tudor shield on the clasp. And this one has the ceramic ball bearings in the clasp. Really nice operation. Inside you've got Tudor and Geneva again in high polish. But I really like the clasp. You do have some extensions there on the bracelet as well, so you can get a good fit. Again, screwed in case back with just the Tudor branding. Crown is oversized. Screw down crown. This does have 150 meters of water resistance, 500 feet. The crown is very easy to operate. I own a lot of dive watches. I'm not the greatest screw down crown operator, but this one just super easy to grip. Great kind of coin edging on the side there. Really easy to use. I like the black on the stem as well. But, you know, crown is great. So, again, I really enjoy the watch. I think it is a great look. Great finishing on the case, on the bracelet. Really enjoy the hands. Really enjoy that beautiful, you can see, sunray dial silver. I'm a blue dial guy. I tend to prefer blue or black dials. And the blue dial version of this watch is really good looking. But when I saw this silver dial, it is just something to behold. Video may not do it justice. It's one of those things you kind of have to see in person. But negative drawbacks potentially on this watch. Again, you know, it's not the manufacturer caliber. This is the ETA version or the Sellita version. The benefit of that is it's a little bit thinner case than the Black Base with the manufacturer movement, but it is not a chronometer grade. It has less power reserve. So if those are something that, you know, those are things that you're looking for, you know, you might want to go and step up to the Black Bay with the in-house movement. But, you know, that might be one of the only drawbacks. The loom is pretty solid, but it's not super long lasting. It is C1 Super Luminova. It looks good for a while, but it kind of tends to fade a little bit. All loom does, but this one is not super long lasting. That could be another drawback if you're a big loom junkie. You might not like that aspect of the watch, but really those might be the only criticisms. It wears great, amazing finishing, top-notch quality, brand cachet. Obviously, Tudor is owned by Rolex, so it's a well-known and well-respected brand in the watch community. You also get, you know, if you do happen to pick one up and perhaps you don't quite bond with it like you thought you might, you're going to get pretty solid resale value on this, and it's going to be pretty easy to sell. So that's another thing that you might want to keep in mind. I'll give you a quick wrist shot here. I do have a 7.5 inch wrist, so I am in the big wrist club. I'll give you a look at what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist. It wears very well. It's very comfortable. If you do have a smaller wrist, you might consider the 36 millimeter version. That might be a better fit for you. But I just love this watch, and I couldn't recommend it more. It's just an amazing piece. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel, and look for some more reviews and unboxings coming your way.